Oh my God, subscriber. This is so sweet. I don't know if you're going to like a community event, a wedding, some type of party, okay, family reunion, or what? Okay, some of y'all may be going to a hotel, you may be going to a venue. I don't care where it is. This is something that is coming together, and no one had to force this. Like, the divine didn't have to force you, the divine didn't have to force this other person. It's just happening organically. And there may be a lot of phobias, a lot of paranoia, a lot of oh my God, but you're about to be in the same space, in the same place, in the same room with somebody. So I don't know who you are that subscribed to this channel, or if you are a new subscriber, welcome to the channel, by the way. Make sure y'all stop what you're doing, scroll all the way down, click the like button, subscribe, turn the bell notification on. Even if you've already been subscribed to this channel, sometimes YouTube will unsubscribe you some way, somehow. No one knows. Turn the notifications off. So just make sure all of those things are put in place so you never miss another video or message that's coming through on this channel. So we're going to tap in a little bit more and see. Comment down below. Let us know where you're tuning in from for all my new viewers. All of my messages are timeless. So only take what resonates, you guys. I love you guys. Shout out to all the subscribers on this channel. Let's see. Spirit, what message do you have for my subscribers today? Okay, you want me to use a different deck? So we have the Five of Cups. So we definitely confirmation of loss. Some of you guys, this is happening. This could be a funeral as well. A memorial. Others of you, it's like a reality check. You're having some type of reality check around how you haven't been appreciated. But I feel like it's self-reflective, where it's not just you. It's also like you're looking at how your mom wasn't appreciated, how your grandmother wasn't appreciated. If you're a man, you're looking at how your father was appreciated, how his grandfather was appreciated, and so on and so on. And so at this full circle moment, this may be an anniversary of someone's death, or a celebration of life, or anniversary. But nonetheless, it's like you're having a full circle moment about how we treat people or how we value people before they're gone. You know what I'm saying? And it's like we'll have 365 days of time to appreciate one another and to be around one another. And it's like commemorating something, and how we don't really prioritize making ourselves available for one another as a people, as a family, as a nation, and all those things that it encompasses. And it's like a reality check, not just for you, but for other people in your community, in your family, in your group, because you realize that, damn, like, I spend so much time in these power struggles, right? In these power dynamics of no one's going to force me to do anything that I don't want to do. I was so much in my own way that I allow my worst fears to come into fruition. And that is that, you know, the person that you want to spend the rest of your life with, because you're mad at them, you never talk to them, you know, or because of a grudge, or because of something that you went through, or feeling like that person would never forgive you, you never say what you feel. There's so many things happening around giving yourself permission to change the narrative, right? Change the narrative from oh, this person is doing this, or that's happening to me, or that's, or, whatever, and just retune back into the frequency of love. So a lot of y'all are retuning back into that frequency of love, because the time that we have here on earth is valuable. It is precious. And so if there's anything that you could possibly regret or feel like you didn't get the opportunity to do, I'll tell you right now, it's like a lot of people, it's giving me a lot of people are looking like, how did I allow my inner child wounds to block me from saying I love you to my neighbor, to my mom, to my sister, to my brother, to my uncle, all those different things, or the fear of someone doing something to you. I put you in a corner and put you on timeout, and then now they're not here anymore. Type that's the vibe that I'm picking up. We have influence here. Someone's a podcaster. That's what I'm tapped into. Someone does podcasting, a radio station. Some of y'all are reflecting on this from someone that is, sharing like their opinion. Like, no one taught them this. You didn't go to school for this, but you have a purpose. 9, 10, 13. You have a purpose on the internet. Okay. I feel like someone is saying this to like a lot of divine feminine energy. Like, even if you're shy or you're timid or you don't think that you're good enough or capable enough, you have a purpose on the internet. You have influence. And even if you don't know how to do it, you can YouTube what you need to learn. You can teach yourself what it is you need to learn. Even if no one taught you how to be a boss, you can decide today that you want to be a boss. So some of y'all listen to a podcast. Others of you, this is the podcast or something that you're planning on talking about. The advice you're planning on giving. The speech you plan on making this could be making in a speech at an event, an award ceremony. Using your platform, your influence as a way to say, hey, now is the best time to really put your talents out there. That's what I feel like you're saying. Like, don't sleep on yourself. You don't have to force it. Just see every opportunity as a way to just, get one step closer out of your fear zone. If you're afraid of the social media or putting yourself out there, this is one more day you get to try putting yourself outside of your comfort zone. See where it takes you and enjoy the process. It doesn't have to be directed to anyone. I feel like this is a very general I feel like this is a very general thing that someone is saying. It's like, it's not directed to anyone specifically. You don't have to feel like, well, I don't know who I'm talking to or who's going to want to listen to what I have to say. It doesn't have to be directed to anyone specific. You don't have to do it because you want to be like a leader or you want success. Success will find you. So I feel like someone is using their influence to say, take off the titles, take off the labels, take off your ego, take off whatever it is, and just be human. Believe it or not, there are so many people on the web and the internet that just really wants to connect with other human beings. Beauty. Okay? If you love beauty, talking about it. It's something that you love to talk about, own it. Doesn't matter who likes it, who doesn't like it. Along the way, you're going to change. You're going to evolve. You're going to try different things. You're going to be interested in different stuff. You don't need a plan. You don't need Okay, as I was saying, you don't need a plan because you're going to get inspiration along the way. ideas along the way, and it's always going to guide you to where you need to be, when you need to be there. So this is kind of like you allowing your inner world to connect you to your outer world, and that's the kind of like soul connection that other people will have with you, and that's where true success lies, because it's not in the dictatorship of being in charge of people or being a know-it-all, you know what I'm saying, or having a reason. Like if you believe like, oh, I gotta have a reason to be on the web, or I gotta have the reason to be on there, because if I don't, no one's gonna want to listen to me. No, none of that matters. Like the internet has gotten so lax to the point where, you know, people used to say, oh, people only go on the internet for attention. And that's not true now. Everything in life now, if the world hasn't noticed, has shifted to where everything has become digital currency in some capacity. And so it's the way nobody's doing physical storefronts anymore, right? Everything is digital. Digital storefronts and digital markets and stuff like that. And even if they have, like I saw one woman, she had like a boutique, and this was back in hell, like she was so popular on Facebook. But this was back in 2019, 2018, that she opened up a boutique, but she didn't take any clients face to face. All of her clients were online. But she went to her physical location every day and like showed her clothing and modeled it from her boutique. But technically, like, that was investing in the aesthetic, right? Giving the experience of being at a boutique from a digital world, and then connecting so many people across the world to this boutique, right? That would have been limited to just those that come there and support them, you know? So you don't have to have a reason, like you got to have a business set up or something like that. Your guides are pretty much saying to you that mere conversation, mere connection, just wanting to connect with people in mutual topics, or just, you know, express yourself even, your vibe is going to attract your tribe, is what they're saying. And then your purpose is going to morph along the way. So you don't have to have a plan, or well, I want to know if I should do this or if I should do that, because am I going to be still doing this next 5 years, 10 years? If you think that far along, phobia will keep you from doing anything. You know, if you can commit to just one post a day, or just sharing something that you love or something that you like, your uniqueness, you know, once a day, or something that randomly pops up in your mind once a day, that's as good as it need to get, honey. It is not that serious, okay, at all. Mm-hmm. My condolences if anybody has lost anything. We have great gratitude. Happy family in reverse. Uh-oh. So even though you may have like a community of people, family, friends, or whatever, that may be unhappy for you, they may have left, you know, it's still a compliment to you, right? Because anyone that leaves you, especially if they feel like, you know, y'all are not on the same frequency, they're not leaving because you did anything wrong. They're leaving because of the lack, the consciousness, a consciousness of lack. In this present moment, what you are, what the message that you're giving, whatever it is that you're sharing, anyone that leaves you and they feel like they're not interested in whatever it is that you're doing, thank them. That's what Spirit is pretty much saying, because they instead of holding up space and envying you and being jealous, they remove themselves, right? They decide that, I don't love what you're doing. I don't love what you do. But instead of like holding on to you, I'm going to like leave you alone. Okay? This is saying that when they leave you alone, it's an opportunity for them to go find the people that love them, and an opportunity for you to attract the people that love you. You get what I'm saying? So it's a win-win situation. That's what your guides are saying. These changes that you go through, and a lot of you guys, eventually you'll get to that phase where you're going through it first before it trickles down to everyone else that's connected to you. And that's so you can kind of like show the way or point the way on like solutions to these problems, right? How can you be a great problem solver without the prior education or book smarts if you don't go through the experience yourself? So there's something about you. Some of you guys, it's raw talent. Others of you, it's trial and error. No matter how you get there, every way is beautiful. It's beautiful. And that's kind of like the beauty that I see here. It's beautiful and it's unique to you. I don't care if you woke up one day and you went viral tomorrow, or you had a different type of trickling down, a slower pace. All of it's beautiful. All of it's unique, and all of it's on purpose. It doesn't have to always be someone else that planned it or attacked it or did it to you. Sometimes it's literally just, the divine saying, hey, before I let you reach this milestone, before I let you reach this achievement, I want you to go back around that cycle one more time, and I want you to see if there's anything that you can extract that could be beneficial to other people, that could also help people boss up. So sometimes the divine will have you do 2 laps instead of 1. And it's not a punishment to you. It really isn't. Sometimes it's an opportunity to spin the block. Think about situations where, imagine if a choice that you wanted to do career-wise 20 years ago, you didn't take it. And now it's presenting itself in 2025. This is an opportunity at a second chance, at something you didn't see before coming back around. So second chances are possible. Second chances are confirmations that you have something unique to provide that you didn't have before, no matter how old you are. So never think for a second that you don't got what it takes, or you don't have the confidence or the willpower to see it through. Or you like, I don't know if I could take another redo, or I don't know if I could take another start over. Self-mastery is a part of reinventing yourself every day. Every day you wake up, you're reintroducing yourself to a new person when you look in the mirror and you brush them teeth. Okay. It's not always rainbows and lollipops, but it'll always be on purpose, for a purpose. That's how I look at it. That's how I see from the cards. Even with family and friends or anything like that, y'all gonna see each other again. I can guarantee. I don't care how dramatic y'all be ending things and stuff like that. Y'all gonna see each other again. I think this is all about really not taking things personal, and really finding the gratitude in the present moment. Like, it may be uncomfortable. You may feel unappreciated. It may hurt, but let's have a reality check moment. What opportunities do you see coming from this? What doors do it open for you? What is it giving that it wasn't before? Okay. We got the Emperor. The 2 of Swords. The 3 of Pentacles. The 7 of Swords. It's so cold in here. Something was like cold like in an abyss. Yeah, we have the Six of Wands in reverse. The Ten of Pentacles. Spin a check and get it right back. Okay, the Queen of Wands. Okay, Spirit. And the Four of Wands. And that's how another reading is done. So, let's not call this shit a comeback. But that's pretty much what I see. A comeback. I do feel like there was someone that wanted to abuse their power here. And a part of them abusing their power was to block you economically. Kind of like get your access revoked from a community, a industry, a business, denying you, trying to like deny you, undermine you, or something like that. A rose in Harlem grew out the concrete. You know it ain't sweet. And the objective here was to try to get you to worry. Worry about if you would be able to maintain so many things at once with the Three of Pentacles. Worry about all the work that you put in to build something just to watch it not grow or watch it fall apart. That's something that was someone that was like abusing their power. Yeah, the King of Swords energy. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. It's giving me a tyrant. Someone's a control freak. Someone's a dictator. Someone was trying to dictate whether or not you make it in a certain industry, in a certain community. Okay, this is also someone that like try to get you banned or blocked from a platform, a community, an industry. This is someone that had like fake accounts, incognito. Some of them, like this is someone that had like a fake account. They were incognito. They may have multiple profiles, and they were trying to like get you banned, reported, blocked, to like take you down. Very vigilant. This is someone that could spend all year long doing the same thing. They got time. This is someone that's very. They got time. It don't matter how long it takes, how much money they have to invest in stopping you. This is someone that wanted you taken down, like straight up. Fail. Someone, and it's not even just wishing on your downfall, right? This is someone that was going out of their way to hire people to gather data and information on, right? So they would hire other people, pay them a fraction of the price, where it's like, so now they have a whole staff. They have a whole staff of people working around the clock on their pay scale that are literally like reporting you, making bad reviews. And okay, we're back. So like I was saying, same way, even if it was an industry level, gossip blogs, constantly pushing out a certain narrative and a certain agenda, lying that they're doing that, but like hiring people to like slander and take you down pretty much. I'm getting that this person can't affect your finances, but they can affect like your image or reputation. I'm also picking up like someone hiring a company or third-party company to hack into accounts, profiles, and use their accounts and profiles as a way to manually block you. I don't know how they could do that, but that's what it's saying here. So let's say you are on Instagram, and if you ever had an experience where someone hijacked your Instagram account, right? And then you get your Instagram account back. Well, this is someone that in the time that they hacked your account, they got into your privacy settings and different things like that. And certain businesses or companies, okay, or entertainers or things that you follow, they went to like restrict, like, I don't want to see this person's content. I don't want to do that. This is like someone that's investing hardcore money to force drive where the attention goes. Now, I do feel like this person has a lot of funds to be able to do that. And I feel like this person has a lot of funds because they launder. Something about the person launders money, or they launder something. They have like a definitely with the Two of Swords. They know how to hack into people's stuff. It's one of the downsides to like the internet, but ultimately another way I can see this person trying to sabotage you is like if you go to this person for like business support. But on another note, outside of the business support and the business side of things, I do see here, I see someone trying to be very professional with you and conceal the attraction that they have for you. The hangman energy, yeah. They're trying to keep it professional with you. Especially if they feel like you what's up with this Seven of Swords, Six of Wands in reverse, Seven of Wands. They feel like you're starting to see things their way without them having to try. Like you're starting to see things right side up. You're starting to see things the way that they want you to see it. You're talking to them in a way that they like to hear it, or something like that. Especially if this person was under the impression that you were trying to like move in a different direction or do something differently. This is someone that they feel like they don't have to force something anymore from behind the scenes. That you're giving them the attention that they want. You're doing something that they want. I think the only thing that they're afraid of now is they're not even afraid about it. It's kind of like they're like paying attention to see if you've put two and two together. Ooh, with the with the Ace of Cups here. This is someone that was trying to invoke like the fear of loss in you. And when that didn't work, like you stood your ground in a situation, and instead of being concerned or trying to figure out like who is this person, why they're doing it, and X, Y, Z, you stop giving that focus and attention. Yeah, so you had your hand in your own honey jar. And that just made you 10 times more attractive, 10 times more alluring, more desirable than you were before. That's what I'm seeing here. So now this person, they don't want to be with someone else. They want to be with you. Two of Wands. Is that the Four of Wands? The Four of Wands, the Two of Wands, Six of Wands. Now they want to be successful with you. Clarify this, Queen of Cups. The Moon. They feel like you know this. Like there's something that you know about them. They do feel like at some point it may come back around, like bite them in the ass if it gets back out. But for the most part, they plan on like going along with it. And just playing crazy like I have absolutely no idea I was here the whole time. Like someone plans on, if they get caught, they're going to be their cop out. Like I'm a victim. I don't even know how this happened. I would never do that to you. So you're recovering from some damages after some loss or something like that. Page of Cups. Someone's been apologizing. They want to apologize to you and work together again. All right, let's get your closing message, because clearly we've been here for a minute. Closing message for my subscribers. Let me know in the comments if this is even resonating with anybody, because I felt like I was struggling on the last part. I really was. We have Baraka. Okay. Yo, that is so crazy. Power, strength, force, expansion. What are the odds? Astral traveling. Baraka. Power, strength, force, expansion. Astral traveling. Possible, impossibility, freedom, traveler, inner dreams. Yeah, so someone's been in your dreams. Collective power. Someone's been praying. It's been a collective effort. But that's what I have for you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, subscribers.